A growing concern in today's workplace is that so many people are suffering from tremendous stress, burnout, depression, and anxiety. This means that human performance is not being maximized and skills are not being fully utilized. It is becoming increasingly important in today's unforgiving economic climate for employees to be able to demonstrate equanimity under pressure, and for employers to take a much more serious approach to the mental health and emotional well-being of their staff. Employers are under great pressure, and if they are not able to remain calm and serene in today's unforgiving economic climate, their energy and demeanor will have a detrimental effect on their employees, creating an uncomfortable working environment. The added pressures of overtime, staff shortages, deadlines, the fear of being made redundant, and poor management create subconscious fears in many employees. The fears of business going bust or losing talented employees to competitors add to the daily stress load of even the most competent employer. The number of offices I have walked into that carry a heavy feeling of anxiety, frustration, and dullness is quite a concern. I recall being called into a sales office in Canary Wharf, London, to help members of staff to reduce their stress levels. The look of frustration and the expressions of disconsolate people consumed by stress were quite alarming. To the credit of the owners of the company, they were acutely aware of this problem. On average, most of their salesmen and women lasted 9 months before moving on to another job. The pressure was taking its toll. However, after a course of mindfulness meditation and visualization techniques, their performance improved dramatically. Many other companies I have assisted in this area have seen a similar improvement in the general well-being of their employees. The reality is that not everyone is fortunate enough to be working in a job that they feel deeply passionate about. This fact, compounded with the day-to-day grind that eats away at many in the workforce, means that pathological stress and emotional suffering follow. Stress, burnout, and strain on the human heart are all increasingly taking their toll for millions of hardworking people. However, even someone who is working in a job that simply pays the bills can turn mundane and stressful tasks into pleasant activities with a slight adjustment in attitude and by adopting a daily mindful practice. It is therefore crucial for both employers and employees to learn to be calm, mindful, and emotionally resilient in the workplace. In a fascinating article published by HSE, Health and Safety Executive, United Kingdom, it was reported that the total number of stress-related absences in 2011-2012 was 428,000 out of 1,073,000 for all work-related illnesses. According to HSE, the pressures of today's grind are having a progressively detrimental effect on the mental and physical health of the population. Since many of us spend most of our productive years in the workplace, the ability to transcend stress, anxiety, and pressure is of paramount importance. Thankfully, more businesses are starting to see the intelligence behind honoring the mental and emotional well-being of their staff. The UK National Institute for Health and Clinical Excellence has endorsed mindfulness as a wonderful practice that can be used to address depression, anxiety, and stress. Likewise, the UK National Health Service has recommended mindfulness as a serious practice for mental and emotional health for over a decade. What is alarming, however, is that, according to the BBC, the NHS revealed that there were 41,112 staff absences due to anxiety, stress, depression, and burnout in 2014. This figure has almost doubled since 2010, when 20,207 employees took time off work to regain their mental and emotional well-being. While assisting professionals, nonprofits, and companies to develop composure, calmness, emotional resilience, and mindfulness in the workplace, I have observed how a few simple adjustments in daily habits can improve attitudes and performance. A negative and cluttered frame of mind can be transformed through a daily adjustment in habits, and emotional resilience can be learnt.